Hello everyone, and welcome to another maths lesson. Today's learning objective is to be able to work backwards to find the original amount. This is the last lesson in this section, in this unit 711 of fractions of an amount. So pause this video for about 6 minutes and attempt the retrieval practice questions. And here are the retrieval practice answers. Please mark it with a green pen and score yourself out of 10. So again, today's learning objective is to know how to work backwards to find the original amount. We've already learned how to write simple fractions of an amount and how to find a fraction of an amount from worded problems. So this is a third and final lesson in this unit, just like I said. So let's start with the example 1. 3/5 of pupils say their favorite subject is maths. 9 pupils said that maths is their favorite subject. How many pupils are there in total? So let's have a look at success criteria. Highlight the fraction and the amount given. So in here, my fraction is 3/5 and the amount is 9. Divide the amount given by the fraction to work backwards. So multiply the amount by the denominator and divide by the numerator. Right, so what we have to do is to take our 9 and divide it by the numerator this time. That gives us 1/5. Because 3/5 is 9, then 1/5 is if we divide it by 3. And coincidentally, the answer is 3. So now 1/5 is 3. So to get the whole thing, which is 5/5, because we know that 1 is 5/5, we need to multiply that 3 times 5, which is 15. So the answer is there are 15 pupils in total. Okay, so again, highlight the fraction and the amount, and then divide by the top and multiply by the bottom. Okay, so now pause this video and attempt to read the question. So, okay, so you have fraction and the amount, then take the amount, divide by the top, and then take what you've got and times by the bottom. So the answer is there are 30 students in total. If that's what you've got, well done. Let's attempt one more example. 9/10 of people travel to school by bus. 9 pupils travel to school by bus. How many pupils are there in total? So this example tells us that 9/10 of students is actually 9 students. So you see, 9/10, this is a fraction that travel by bus, and this is the actual exact number of students that travel by bus, which means that 9/10 is actually 9. So to work out 1/10, I need to take my amount and divide it by 9. And it gives me 1, which means that 1 student is 1/10 of total amount of students. So now what I want to work is 10/10, which is 1, which is the whole amount of students. Yes, the whole number of students. So to do that, I need to times 1/10 by 10. So there are 10 students in total. What I would like you to do is to follow this example to attempt to read the questions. Okay, so you've got 9/10, which is 54 students. So what I want to work out is what is 1/10, because I've got 9/10. So I want to work out 1/10. So 54 divide by the numerator. That gives me 6. So 1/10 is 6. So now to work out the whole amount, which is 10/10, which is 1. So that's 6 times 10 equals 60. So the answer is there are 60 pupils in total. 3/14 of pupils in a year group study art, 2/7 study drama. 15 pupils study art and 20 pupils study drama. How many pupils are there in total? Okay, so fraction 3/14 is 15 and 2/7 is 20. Okay, so let's see. So if I've got 15, that is 3/14. So first I will work out 1/14. That's what I want to work out. So I divide it by 3. That equals 5. So now I want to know the whole thing, how many students are there in total. That is 14 out of 14. So I need to take my 5 and times it by 14. That gives me 70. So 70 students there are in total. And this is a number I believe that we should get as well when we work out the total number from the drama. So let's have a look. We know that, I'm going to make a line in here, 2/7 is 20. So 1/7 will be 20 divided by the top. And the whole thing, which is 7/7, is my 1/7 times 7. So it's 70. Yes, that's right. So that if we got the different answer, then probably they were talking about two different schools. But either way, we should get the total amount of students, total number of students the same. Okay, so what I would like you to do is to stop this video, pause this video for a moment, and attempt redo. All right, so again, circle the fractions and amounts. And now travel to school by train. So 7/10 is 28. So 28 divided by 7 gives me 4. That's 1/10. And now I need to times it by 10 to get 10/10, which is the total amount of students. So the answer is 40. This is what we should get when we work out with students traveling by bus. So in here it says that 8 students travel by bus, which is 1/5. So we already know that 1/5 is 8. So all we need to do is times it by 5. 8 times 5 equals 40. So yes, we got exactly the same number, which tells us that our calculations were correct. So how many pupils are there in total in the year group? There are 40 pupils together altogether in the year group in total. Okay, so now we are going to practice some of those questions on our own. And here you have practice exercises. Pause this video for about 10 to 15 minutes and attempt all the questions. And here you've got the answers to first 3 questions, another 2. And now in here you've got some extension tasks that you might want to attempt. So how many ways can you complete this calculation? So in here you have the final digit, the final amount, and you need to fill in those 2 cards. So let's try to do the first one. 12. So for example, I will go with the easy one. Half of 24 is 12. But this is not the only way to fill it in. Have a look at the stars underneath. So use any digit. So that's what I've done. But use digits only once. So for example, in here I've got 2 twice. So I need to use different digit. I have to think about different example. So how about 2/3 of, so 2/3 of what number is 12? Let me think. So I have it first. 1/3 will be 6. It's going to be 18. 2/3 of 18 is 12. I used each digit once. Yes. So this is a way to, yeah, so think about it and try to fill those in more than one ways. And in here we have some more extension tasks. Pause this video and attempt those. And one more. And this is all for today. Please send your score to your class teacher and check if there is any Haggerty Maths work set for you. Okay, thank you.